Here we are again. Welcome back. Back on the Dronsfield Bros, the DB Swallow 12-inch hand mower. So what have I been doing since the last video? Truthfully, not a lot. But anyway, there's a little bit of progress and we're going to go through what we've been through. Last video, I was struggling with a couple of little things. Thanks for the advice on the bearings. I managed to get some, and they were EE5, obviously Imperial, good old Simply bearings. They had various different makes available, so I've got a pair of those. I'll show you those for the cutting cylinder. So I've got those, and I was struggling getting the rod out of the bottom block. So that was one of my struggles. And the next thing I think I said I was going to do, we're going to get the bit of sandblasting done, which we have. So I'm going to zoom you in a bit, and then I'm going to show you what we have been up to. So right, let's have a look. So yes, it was this bottom block here, and the rod was completely seized up, and I drilled, probably remember, a couple of little holes on either side, and I just kept filling them up with oil and just soaking and soaking, and it does go to show you, doesn't it? Patience pays. And eventually the rod did move, and I managed to get it out. So hopefully when I assemble it, it will be pivoting on those points, not the rod itself in the gear cases or side cases. So that's free. So it was good to get that done without breaking anything. Bottom blade, that was very worn. Let's have a look. We've got the original one here. Yeah, it's a lipped bottom blade, so let's have a little look at it. You can see there's not much left of the lip, so it does want replacing. What I have found is I've found a old stock, not quite sure what it's off, but it's an old stock bottom blade, and you can see there's, well, it's obvious it's a new bottom blade, so there will be. So it's a lip bottom blade. Obviously the holes don't line up, so we're going to have a go at re-drilling the holes, I think, first, and then if they drill successfully, they should do. The hardest point of the blade normally is obviously the tip there, so if they drill okay, then I think probably I will be able to fill in the existing holes, and I've got myself a bottom blade. The rest of it's very similar. I think it will probably do. So yeah, I think, well, let's have a go and see what that's like. So I will prop you up here, and then we can have a look. Let's have a look. So hopefully. You can see. Right, okay, so I think we'll have some gloves on. If you want bottom blades for obviously any of your mowers, obviously Garfits in Sheffield, they are normally very, very busy, but they do make bottom blades, and they will make you something bespoke. You'd obviously have to be patient, but I'm impatient, so, and I obviously have got that blade. So I think firstly what we'll do, we'll just see how correct this bottom blade is. We'll just see if they all line up nicely. If they do, I think I'm probably just going to take the template from this bottom blade and use these holes. So don't know if you can see, it's not bad. There's obviously a little bit of leeway. I think they're 5/16 screws, and I'm guessing those holes are a bit more than 5/16. So yeah. Anyway, obviously I've cleaned this up as well. I did that by hand. And the rest of the other bits have been done by my mate Ben, who's a sandblaster fabricator. So anyway, let's have a look. So what we're doing, we've got, what have we got here? So it's looking like, really, I think I'm just gonna probably go from about there. So I think it'd be nice to just start fresh with finding that spot if I can. Right up to the end then maybe, so you can see it's just finding that spot really. Trouble is, you can probably see this bottom blade, the original one, you can see the distance between the screw hole and the back of the blade, and the one I've got there. So I really need to get it. I need to get it as close to the original as possible, really. So it's just a little bit more. So I sort of think that's probably, yeah, we've got one there. Tricky. So we've got one there and sort of one poking through there. I think that's probably got one poking through there a bit, but I think that's probably what we've got there. So anyway, let's have a go. We're going to base it on there, so we just okay, right, let's have a go. We'll put a couple of dot punches. We'll see how hard this blade is. I think we probably will drill it, but let's have a look. Just dot one of them. Got one there. Got some rather nice drill bits I got from the States a couple of years ago. Look, must be good. It says special jobs only. I think this is a special job. Drill hog. I've got a feeling they guarantee them for life. I haven't broken one yet, but there's always a first time. So we're going to have a go with these. They're supposed to be very good for hard metals. So, right, now then. I'm going to prop you on the parts washer, and hopefully we can see on the drill. See how we get on there. Right, let's get one in. probably lay it on and just see how we get on. Right. Turn it on. Help. That was a bit dodgy. Right, I suppose I should have had it clamped, but I'm being a bit lazy. Right, let's go next one up. So I think we'll probably do 5/16 if I can find the 5/16. 5/16, look at that. Right, so there we go. On 5/16 hole. What I'll probably do is I will probably go next size up, and then once I've done that, I'll probably countersink them and the countersunk screws. And I've got how many more to do? 1, 2, 3, 4 more to do. I'm not going to bore you in drilling 4 holes. We'll get on with something else, I think. I'm pretty sure you know, normally with a decent drill bit you'll be able to drill these bottom blades, or certainly that part. I expect the tip of it to be quite different, but that part I know they're good drill bits, but I've got a feeling you would, with a lot of drills, drill this. So if you were in the same situation, you've got a bottom blade that doesn't fit, you know, you can always modify it. So possibilities are there, aren't they? So yes, so that's what I will do between now and next video. I will finish drilling those holes, make sure they line up, countersink them, and then almost certainly I will probably fill the original holes with weld, and I know I'm going to heat it up, but this will get bolted to the bottom blade carrier and then I'll grind it. So if there's any distortion, once I've got it on the grinder, that should sort that out. Right, now for the exciting bit, we're going to have a look at what Ben's done. So we're going to go over and have a look in the box of goodies. Now then, let's have a look. The trouble is at the moment, you know what the weather's like. Once anything like this has been blasted, it just goes rusty instantly. So done the cutting cylinder. It's come up quite well. And I think probably most people agree. The cutting cylinder is one of those jobs that it's probably the most time consuming. If you're doing a cylinder mower, cleaning a cutting cylinder up it's a painful job. and I would say quite a hateful job as well. So it's nice to have it blasted. Ben has kindly done the cutting cylinder. He's done both rollers, inside and out. They're quite fiddly. Both of the side frames. And the adjuster. So I think probably what we'll do, we'll get the red oxide and then we'll start, because I do need to do this. You can probably see it's already started to go rusty, so it's quite important probably with this damp weather that I get some paint on some of this stuff quite quickly. I think that's probably going to be the key. So let's pop you back over there, and then I'm going to start getting some red oxide on those. Yeah, if you're interested, I normally use, and it seems to be quite good stuff, Screwfix do their, I forget what they call it, but anyway, it's a red oxide metal primer, and I don't think it's water based. I think it is an oil based. So it is actually quite a good primer. So I'm gonna get at least one coat on there. I'll probably end up doing two over the whole thing, and then it will be obviously choosing the top coat. The handles still need doing. I might do those by hand, and the gear cover I haven't done, but Ben's done most of the tricky bits for me, so it's going to save a lot of time. Anyway, let's have a look and see how well it goes on. So did I ought to? I'm probably going to start with that. I normally find it's easy or best to do these spiders first, and then sort of do the blades last. I've had this tin for a while. It's quite thick, which is quite nice. It's going on rather well. Yeah, looks like it's going on nicely. Anyway, again, I don't need to bore you with painting the cylinder. I will do that probably right after the video, I think. Quite important to get that done. And then I'll hang them up. I've got lots of hooks up there. I'll hang the bits up, and then I may well put another coat on next week. And then we can think about the top coat. The cutting cylinder is obviously going to be red, and I think the rest of it will be green as per original. Cylinder, I'm pretty sure, was red from original, so we'll do that red. Right. So let's have a look. So I'll show you my bearings while we're here. Let's have a look. So those are the old bearings there, cutting cylinder bearings. And there's my nice new ones from Simply Bearings. So let's have a look. There we go. And there's the address. Anyway, they seem to be very good, and come highly recommended. So that's got me going. Right. Good. So, another little video, and that was part 5. Hopefully I'll have some progress for the next video, probably be next week. As I said, I do need to get this red oxide on. The weather's so damp. Get that first coat on and I'll be happy. So I've still got that to do. Bottom blade to get drilled. Plenty of work to do. So yes, looks like I'm not going to be short of things to do. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and till the next video, probably be, as I said, next week. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.